Looks like there's some movement in the debt limit debate. A short time ago, Republican leadership saying there will be a House vote today on Speaker John Boehner's revised plan. Now, if they're putting it to a vote, it suggests that the leadership feels that they have the votes to get it out of the House. On the Senate side, Majority Leader Harry Reid is moving forward with his own plan. So with these dueling measures, where do lawmakers go from here? Let's bring in Indiana Senator Dan Coats. He's a Republican and a member of the Senate Appropriations and Joint Economic Committees. He got back into the Senate after an absence in just this last election, in part because you wanted to work out some of these fiscal problems that you see our country facing, right, Senator?
It's really the only reason I got back. I just couldn't stand by and idly watched our country become a different country and have our finances go down the drain. So I threw myself back in the arena.
Well, and now that you're there, how does it feel? I mean, are we going to come to some kind of an agreement this time around?
Well, I think we have to. If we don't, I would support a short term going forward, but we'd have to extract some real cuts to do that. The problem in the United States Senate is we haven't been able to debate a plan. The House, bless their hearts, keep working on plans, going through the tough slog to get something over the Senate, and the Senate Majority Leader, Harry Reid, simply says we're not even going to allow debate. And here, again, the House is now enhancing their bill. It looks like a better one than it had before. It's coming over here, and Harry Reid has already called it dead on arrival and will not allow us to debate it. If Democrats don't like it, let's debate it, add an amendment, do something to it. But for goodness sakes, all we hear is carping about what's wrong. We don't hear anything being proposed about what they think is right.
Congressman Hensarling was saying that very thing to Jenna a little bit while ago on our program, saying, look, we sent them something to the Senate. At least we passed something, and they put it on the table.
Yeah, this putting on the table procedural thing is just simply a bill killer, and it delays us getting to any kind of agreement. Again, if the Democrats, President Obama, doesn't like what we have, then let's debate it. Let them offer their amendment and improve it the way they want to improve it. But they won't even let us talk about it.
The Senate, we were talking about this earlier, the Senate is supposed to be the saucer in which the boiling tea of the House is cooled, right?
That's what the founders envisioned.
So does it, you know, there are a lot of congressmen who were elected with Tea Party support who are pretty steamed right now at the way things have been going. Does that mean it's the Senate's job to I don't know, change that?
Well, it's the Senate's job to step up together with the House and put something forward that the President will look at and debate. The President hasn't offered anything in writing on what he wants and what he will support. He won't put that in writing. The Democrats have not allowed debate for whatever the Republicans do. It's very frustrating. And frankly, I'm getting very tired about getting lectured about what's wrong with our plans when they're not coming forward with anything that they think is right.
All these presidential news conferences and presidential statements not helpful, you think?
Not helpful. The president has been described leading from behind, and all he does now is come forward and lecture us every day about what's wrong and what we need to do according to his plans, but doesn't get engaged, and I think that's hurting the process.
Indiana Republican Senator Dan Coats, thank you for being our guest today.
Sure enough, thank you.
Well, the White House is stepping up pressure on Congress for a compromise to pass a debt bill that can be signed by Tuesday's deadline. The president's campaign staff is even jumping on social media and Twitter, urging followers to contact Republican lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Also, we have a moment of levity.